Hi everybody, this is Odd Samurai, and today I'm going to be reacting to Chainsaw Man, chapter 194. But first, usually I talk about the previous chapter, and I kinda will. I'll talk about like two moments in it, but I just want to like talk a little bit about Yoru, and maybe like kinda go into general predictions into like the way that her demise could go, but not really that much because one, I just can't think of a specific scenarios, but just, yeah. I also don't want to like think about something and then like get disappointed when it doesn't happen. But anyway, uh, so do you guys remember? It was like early in part two when Yoru was talking to Asa about why she hates Pochita slash Chainsaw Man so much. And she admitted that her one fear is like being erased alongside being forgotten. So I think I think that's definitely a reason uh, to the way she acts most, if not all the time. Basically, like, oh, I'm just gonna do whatever I want whenever I want it. Because if I ever get erased, might as well just do that. Granted, like, she already said, oh, that's what devils do. But is, is that really, you know, what she really believes? Or is that coming from uh, the fear she has about Puchta's power? And just there's also some thematic thing that we could go with it as well, because she fears being forgotten and just people just not knowing who she is. And we see as the story progresses that Yoru just keeps on taking more and more parts of other people and integrating them into herself. Sometimes it's uh, unconscious, subconscious, like with Asa, like that moment recently when she asked Yoshida and Denji during the aging fight if her face was still pretty, and it's like, no, that's not your face, that's Asa's. And with that, it's like, will there come a point where uh, Yoru, like people will just not be able to be like, well, was that the war devil? Or was that just that one teenage girl? And slowly, or maybe not even slowly, but just like soon after Yoru dies, people will not even have in mind that the war devil did all those things. And I think that would be kind of a satisfying way uh, to kill Yoru, by having her worst fear come true and not one person be able to remember all the things she did. Like, that would just be so good. And I only mentioned Asa, but also Makima as well. And we don't really know how much she knew Makima, how much she interacted with her. So the way that she's similar to her might not be, uh, from seeing her act like that. But it's still there. So yeah, like imagine a moment after Yoru dies and Denji's like, huh, wait, who did that again? Was it Makima or was it Yoru? And then like, wait, Yoru or Asa? I mean, it's already a thing, so I think it would be very fitting for Yoru, who wants to have her name, the War Devil, be known throughout both Earth and Hell, and be the most feared devil of all time. Just have her presence completely fade out from existence. But anyway, that's just, future prediction, and I think it would be neat that it would be uh, implementing something that we found out pretty early on about her. And it just works with the way that also just, yeah, Yoda's power about claiming ownership of other people. And because of that, others just will not be able to tell from all the people and devils that she's like, that have become a weird and ugly amalgamation of things within her. Anyway, now for the other moment, it's when Yoru tells Denji that Asa likes him. And she just, as an aside, just goes, yeah, and because we share a brain, I like you too. Like, I'm not even gonna go on a rant about why, like, that doesn't mean anything positive. But just her, for one, robbing Asa of that moment that she would be able to tell Denji about it. Again, stealing the identity of other people. And at the same time, it's like, wait a minute. Just because Yoru says it doesn't make it true. Like, we can't trust on Yoru's perception of things like this. Like, after everything that's happened after 167, I would not be so sure that Asa still has a strong, feelings for Denji that will stay there for a while. Like, Asa has definitely been wavering on that for sure. Like, literally, it was in 160, in 192 or 191 that we saw Asa was on the verge of a breakdown. And we also gotta remember, like, Asa and Denji don't really know each other that well, all things considered. They haven't really been, like, just have had good talks between each other, aside from the one they had during when they were in Aging's world, and way back during the what was it, Fallen Devil arc and the aquarium. Just 3 talks don't make a good foundation for a decent relationship. Aside from, not even taking into account all the fucked up shit that Yoru has inflicted onto both of them. So, yeah. Yoru, once again, completely disregarding how Asa may be feeling and just assumes. And also how Denji, like, I understand why Denji just takes it at face value, but it's not a good sign that he doesn't question it at all. Like, he's not even like, wait, really? Let me speak to Asa and let me confirm it. He's just that desperate for it to be true that he just takes Yoru's words to heart. So, yep. But yeah, of course, we have there's somebody who still likes me. He doesn't say there's two people. So he doesn't see Asa and Yoru as two different people. So he also doesn't see how Asa is just yeah, he's just assuming that Asa is okay with what Yoru is proposing, which is very bad because that means that Denji is being made complicit in Asa getting sexually assaulted too. And then we have the last page, with that, last two pages, which is basically, one to one to what Makima offered Denji way back, very early on in part one. And it's like, well, this is different, obviously. For one, I don't think Makima ever planned on actually doing that. Because obviously, she never planned for Denji to actually defeat the Gun Devil. But I think that Yoru is actually meaning what she's actually saying. But obviously, there's going to be something that will throw a curveball here. And once again, Denji is being given a false dilemma. Choose this or that. So you can get this. And by this point, Denji is so beaten down. I doubt he's going to be trying to find a third option. But that's where we left off. So let's get into 194. Ooh, it's titled Fun School Festival. I highly doubt there's gonna be something like that. So it's gotta be hella ironic. So we see a clock. It's hard to say what time it's pointing to. Like maybe 5:10-ish. There's a building burning, a window. Okay. Yoru sleeping on a bed while Denji's sitting on it. Couldn't sleep cause too many boners. He's looking at Yoru sleep. Oh, is this the first time that we've seen Yoru like actually sleep a full night without Asa coming back? It might be. That makes me very worried about Asa. Like, when is she coming back? bro, I need her to get some agency, like, yesterday. Mm. Oh, Denji. He's trying to touch one of her boobs, but it stops himself. No. It stops himself and puts a blanket on top of her. No. Why is this? I know why it's making me emotional, bro. After all the shit, all all the ways that Yoru has taken advantage of him and completely not cared about his consent, he still respects hers. Okay, the TV, there's something on the TV. Unprecedented destruction in Tokyo. Over 900 dead and three. Oh my god, I'm sorry, I'm still thinking about that first panel in this page. Oh man. After everything that's happened, I would have been like disappointed and sad. But then just still so kind despite it all. Okay, 900 dead, 3,800 missing. Huh. Like, when the, like, how are they counting these numbers? By that, I mean, when did they start? Also, if a night passed, like, actually, like, I'm thinking, like, wait a minute, the day before this, well, like, how many chapters was the day before? Did Asayoru and Fami getting into the public safety building that had Denji in cut up into pieces, was that the same day that lasted all the way to 193? If so, that's crazy. But yeah, the whole thing with Fire Devil, that started even before that. She's the most dangerous chick yet. Hey, Pochita, a dangerous lady likes me. I'm probably going to get screwed again. Well, huh. I like that he's talking to Pochita when he's here by himself. Just, you know, trying to get some sort of normalcy. Because that's what he used to do when he was with Nayuta and she was asleep. Also, he has an just the smallest amount of self-awareness to know that this is not, that the future spells trouble for him if he stays here. But he just can't get the energy to leave. Oh god. Oh, you know what this is giving me the vibes of? Uh, uh, I don't know the specific chapter, but after Makima tells him what her whole plan was after Aki died, and she reveals to him uh, what was after he opened the door in in his brain. And then that chapter ends with uh, Makima on the couch, asleep, or maybe it's the other way around. I think it's Denji laying down on her couch, and she's just having a breakfast nonchalantly. I think this is basically just, an even more traumatized Denji being able to uh, deal with this in what seems to be a calm manner, but really he's just gotten a little better at compartmentalizing and pretending that there's, like he's not hurting really badly. Okay, so he turns on the stove, uses cooking oil, and starts doing or making some gyoza. Yoda wakes up, sits up, and goes to where he is. Is she gonna scold him again? Oh wow. There isn't even a table. He's just sitting on a box next to the owner of the restaurant that she killed was still there. Want some pot stickers? They're tasty. My heart hurts. Oh, we're changing location. It looks like a park. I saw the next page. What? Like, I'm going, what? Overseeing Fami with these two? But now I'm like, is there a point? Is she gonna say anything? 1 month from now, the Death Devil will descend. Okay. So we got a bit of a timer now. Now that it's getting closer. What? Fumiko and Fami are exchanging some sort of document while Yoshida keeps talking. In the meantime, we'd like your help with the things on this list. Some of the requests are ridiculous, so if there are any you want to refuse, let us know. Public safety is understaffed and desperate at the moment, you see? Like, we haven't seen Yoshida talk about cooperating with Tami ever since the beginning of the Fallen Devil arc. So we're kind of pretty out of the loop on this one. Like, how cooperative has Fami been since the whole thing with the chainsaw people started? Okay, and Fami is giving us nothing with those with that facial expression. I can't help you. Oh? At all? Famiko and Yoshida give a bit of a interesting smile. Fumiko is looking right at her while Yoshida is looking away. And then Fumiko looks at him. Why not? Because our school's having a festival to pray for Tokyo's revival on that same day. And I got chosen to be in the planning committee. What is she on about? Of course, this moment is very much reminding me of when she told Nayuta, yo, you gotta help me with the preparations to kill the Death Devil when she comes. And Nayuta's like, nah, I'd rather not. I have exams the next day. And Fami made a face. And now I'm like, now Fami cares about school? Like, this There's gonna be a front or something. Fumiko's face, she's so confused. Even Yoshida is going like, huh? I mean, I'm so glad that we're actually getting an outside look at, this this part of the group that we left behind. No, how about helping us? Humanity's existence is at stake here. You can't be serious. We can provide someone to work on the school festival in your stead. I like that. Fumiko is the one with the normal response. That's usually not the case. Other than when she's being like, oh, I'm not built for this, and she leaves. And Yoshida Saku, you know, trying to be helpful. No, that's okay. Why? I'm also curious. Because I have friends on the committee and it seems like fun. Bro, who is this? Like, I know we barely know anything about Fami, but like, what do you mean you have friends? And what do you mean you have fun? You never have fun. What are you on about? Like, she was so gung-ho about doing anything to stop the Death Devil, and all of a sudden she's like, nah, I'm not interested right now, There will not be more school festivals. If you don't, like, okay. Excuse me, what kind of reason is that? Just turn it down. If we can't do something about the Death Devil, your friends will die too, I, I hate agreeing with Fumiko, but sometimes, a broken clock is right once every year. She's just standing up. Okay. She doesn't deem it necessary to explain them more. I like to savor, to enjoy food, people, and experiences. Of course, you'd use the adjective, not the adjective, the noun, the verb, savor, because of course it's related to food and eating. I like to savor. I like to take things slow, basically. I hung out with Denji, Asa, and Yoru, because their puzzle looks were fun. You were having fun, clearly. I'm not able to tell when different emotions show on her face. But being around you guys is not what I'd call fun. That's interesting. Like, what is her definition of fun? Why is that trio to her fun? Does she just like the misery around those three? The next panel is just all three staring at each other in a zoom out. Oh, there she is now. Hello? We're actually getting to see Fami's supposed friends? Whoa, Fami's with some devil hunters. Such a mysterious girl. We're planning our school festival at karaoke, so we're gonna borrow her now. What is Heap ho, heap ho. Yeah, she's just carrying Femi like a Like, what would you even say? Not really like a bag of potatoes, but close to that. And of course, I'm not surprised Family lets her. She's just along for the ride. Still, that's so goofy. that felt so yeah. Hey, wait. Shouldn't we stop them? Hmm. I like that Yoshida's serious look. He gets its own panel. Of course, obscuring his eyes so we're not sure what exactly he's feeling. Oh, of all the things, I'm no fun, huh? Oh, for the love of Yoshida senpai. Stop with the senpai, motherfucker. You're 22. Stop that. I. This is so interesting. What? Man, every time Yoshida appears, almost every time Yoshida appears in a chapter, we get something real interesting from him. It's not, oh, the Death Devil is coming, and a really powerful ally that could have helped is no longer trying to do that. At this point, I do not think Yoshida has any active um, survival instinct. But instead, he's fixated on the fact that he's apparently not fun to be around. Hmm. Like, I don't think he cares much about Fami's opinion in general, but I wonder if he's thinking, oh, do Denji and Asa think the same? At least that's what my mind went to. Like, wow. Man. I just, yeah, just thinking about part one Yoshida and this Yoshida. It's insane. He cares so much about what others think of him, huh? Even though he tries so hard to act like he doesn't. Oh man, we're back. Okay. Okay, Yoru just using a bang on a destroyed building. Holy crap, that's nuts. She laughs. Do that one next. Consider it done. Hmm? Oh shit! Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. It's Asa. Is Asa coming back? Denji? Yeah. Yeah? Ooh. And the fact that we don't get to see Asa's full face as she does so. Oh man, what kind of expression is she gonna have? Oh man. You know what? Yeah. This completely makes sense. And honestly, I'm almost with her. Yeah, she's pointing. She's pointing Yoru's finger slash hers at Denji. Oh, and yeah, you can tell like she honestly doesn't want to do this, but I think she feels like she has to. I mean, she must have heard the whole thing about the Death Devil and Denji turning into a weapon. I think she wants to kill him so that Yoru doesn't turn him into a weapon. And hey, this is what I've been wanting to for chapters now. For Asa to finally have some agency back and be allowed to make her own decisions. Oh man. We get a more closer look to her face. You can really tell how conflicted she feels about this. See, Pochita, what did I say? Mm. Yeah, and from Denji's point of view, this is still Yoru. Like, he gets no sign whenever they change. And the fact that Denji doesn't, like, I don't think it's going to happen. I just don't know what is going to uh, dissuade Asa from doing this. But I really, really hope that it's not Yoru taking control of her body again. Like, please, please, just let Asa have a full moment of her just trying to process and do something about the situation that she's in. And that now Denji is involved with as well. Like, let her, do something, say something that is her own without that cruel bastard's influence for once in so long. Whether it's, whether she chooses to shoot him or not, I want it to be because Asa chose to. But hey, there's a potential for a really peak conversation here. Will it happen here? I don't know. Only Fujimoto does. But this was a really, really good chapter. I really liked it. Might be my favorite since like 184. I like 184 more, but this is, you know, around that quality. But yeah, I really liked that the whole chapter was not centered on Asayoru and Denji. And we got to see what the other three people in the cafe table were doing. I'm not even going to try to like understand Fami. She's just here. And that small moment with Yoshida after Fami leaves, great. 10 out of 10, no notes. I love my son. Both him and Denji are my sons. I just want him to finally have a bond with someone that, that just like with Denji, likes him for who he is. Instead of him trying to put up all these layers and covers and masks. And he he's allowed to just be vulnerable instead of always just being all business or trying to put up a wall because he thinks, well, this is going to end eventually. I don't have the right to this. So when you think about it, him and Denji are actually similar in more ways than you'd think. But yeah, I think I said all I wanted to say uh, about the chapter, and I'll come up with new things to say in the meantime when we get a new one. So if you enjoyed this reaction, please like and subscribe. Till next time, see ya.